Hello from, where am I? Uni? Is it uni? Just behind the shop bar. Right, everyone, Newcastle United have came away with a 2-2 draw. We still haven't won in pre-season. Jesus. Look, the side that will put out the night, realistically, how many of them will start against Aston Villa? Murphy might, Bruno definitely, and probably the two centre-backs. It was a chance for Park Sung-soo to impress. I thought he was bright. Definitely. Despite Murphy scoring, I thought Murphy was poor. And I actually thought Bruno was poor that night, actually. Matt Target had us saying quite a lot of the stuff. It was his mistake that cost us the first goal because Espanyol's, that hit was brilliant, by the way. It was an unreal hit. Class. And he gave away a penalty. Matt Target, which Ramsdale, by the way, saved. And obviously with Ramsdale, he had a great save later on during the game as well. So Ramsdale can't really done too much wrong. Then he'd be buzzing with that penalty save on his unofficial debut. Park Sung-soo got a good reception when he went off the pitch. What else was there? Matt Target scored himself. Great play by Louis Miley, by the way. I thought Louis Miley was one of the contenders for man of the match tonight. I thought he was much better than he, which is great to see. Look, Espanyol, more or less, they didn't park the bus, but they played very deep. And you can probably, I don't know if this is their first 11 or not, but you can see why they finished 14th in La Liga last season. If that's the first team, look, it's not our first team, of course not. But if it's theirs, then possibly there might be some signs there that they don't really attack teams. So, look, we scored 2 goals. Obviously, the high pressing worked for the second goal, which was brilliant. And obviously, the first goal with Matt Target. But do we learn much than it? It's a difficult one, I think, because it's more or less first team. I think Shane Byrne were fine, but Murphy and Bruno were poor, as I've said already. They're in contention to start next weekend. Obviously, tomorrow you're going to have that front three of Barnes on the left, Gordon through the middle, and Alanga on the right hand side. You're going to have Joe Linton, Tonali in midfield. Be interesting to see who is the other centre midfielder that plays there, because Matt Target played a lot than he there. During that first half, a couple of times he swapped with Lewis Hall, who played only 45 minutes a day. So more fitness for him, which was great to see. He was doing a lot of sprints at half time. And Alfie Harrison came on at half time, 45 minutes. He did okay. He did alright. Who else did okay? Willis Sula. His decision making let him down at times. He did have a shot that deflected, but I've said this many times, Newcastle are crying out for a strike, and yes, it looks like that we're pushing the bid up for Yoane Wissa to come to Newcastle, so that'll develop, no doubt. Anyhow, we'll get asked questions about it. The Neating will probably play it down. Tomorrow's obviously, I think that the way I see it, the Neat is more of a build up for tomorrow. Tomorrow's the main event, because you've got Atletico Madrid, you've got Simeone. They are the dark arts, masters of defending, you name it, but they still have quality going forward in attack as well. So that'll be the tougher test, no doubt. Some of the other 21 lads who didn't play at all tonight, who were on the bench, will probably be back on the bench tomorrow. The likes of Garang Kowal, remember him? Trevan Sanusi, to name a few, Leo Shaha. So, I expect them to be back on the bench as well. Is it worrying that, look, I said this when I was abroad, I'm not that worried about results, really. The performance was tonight. It was just, I sound like a sheep there, didn't I? It was alright, but I know it's not the first team. Effectively, definitely 7 of those players won't start against Aston Villa, so tomorrow will be a stronger side. It'll be interesting to see. I don't know if Eddie Howe says anything about Botman. So I wonder if Botman will play tomorrow alongside Jamal Lascelles, possibly. Obviously Nick Pope will come back and goal. Trippier will play right back. Livramento will that left back. So yeah, there'll be some changes, but I don't feel that we'll learn a great deal tonight. I think the most important thing for me is, and we knew this already, it's not something that we're learning. The need is that squad depth isn't quite there yet. We know this. And it's about fitness. I think that's more importantly the need, getting closer and closer in a climate that we used to 18 degrees at night. It's comfortable. So we know that the squad depth needs improved. We need signings. We need a centre midfielder. There could be a centre midfield placed up for grabs for one of the kids, because obviously Joe Willock's out injured. So as I say, it'll be interesting to see who starts there tomorrow. And yeah, we need squad depth. We need strikers. Look, I don't have to repeat myself. There's now this already. I think we'll learn more tomorrow. I really do think that we'll learn tomorrow. So there you go. And that's a quick match reaction from just up from St James's Park. Love yous and leave yous. See yous tomorrow.